What's up, my brother? Does Hyperboost really matter in OPBR? Today, my brother, we're putting it to the test. We will compare damage with different setups, with and without Hyperboost, no support, and much more. So, enough yapping, let's start testing. Okay, so we're gonna test it on Seraphim S Shark. Yeah, I know you have a question, why S Shark? Is there any difference? Nope. But the thing is, with my abandoned account, we both have the same unit with same level, and I have it boost 1, and the abandoned account, I have it also with boost 1. So I think this is the best way to experiment this. I need to have both same unit. I already have like boost for 3-star and 2-star, and the abandoned account doesn't have any of that. And for the skill, we both have level 3 skill, so I'm not gonna max it out. I'm just gonna stay the same with my abandoned account. And yeah, level 60 S Shark with boost 1 skill, not max out. And by the way, I have 7-to-1 hyper boost. This is my main account, and for my abandoned account, I don't have any hyper boost on it. And let's see what is the range of the difference between those damage with and without support, plus with medals and with support. So we're gonna test it out and let's see, yeah, what is the difference. Okay, first thing, let me show you our S Shark, both S Shark. This is my S Shark with nothing on it. Like, this is like the base stats only, okay? Level 60 with boost 1 or character boost 1, okay? And this is the S Shark of my abandoned account, level 60, and that is the base stats. The skill, let me show it to you, it's level 3. We both have level 3 skill. There we go. And it's boost 1, okay? It's boost 1. By checking this, there is a huge difference when it comes to the base stats, but let's see what is the difference when it comes to the damage output. All right, so let me show it to you. I have nothing in here except S Shark, and I have Brogy level 1, so like there's nothing in here, okay? There's nothing. So this is a good test. And then we're gonna check the alt, my abandoned account. There you go. We have the same, nothing in here, just S Shark, no support, no medals, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna start first. So what you can see is my account with 71 hyper boost. There we go. So let's go for basic attack. Oh, that's the basic attack. 247, 252, 237, 386 for the crit. That is good. Next, he's gonna hit me. Wait, he's gonna hit me with a basic attack. Let's see. 204, 193. When it comes to basic attack, yeah, it's slow. Now I'm gonna try my skill 1. Here we go. I'm gonna pop it. Ooh, I think that's like 317. Now it's his turn. Here we go. Skill 1. 327. Wow. I think when it comes to the skill, it depends on like the skill base stats. All right, let me try skill 2. Skill 2, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's a good one. All right, next with no hyper boost. Okay, it's quite low. Of course, hyper boost, we have extra stats on the base stats. That's why we're gonna hit harder. But the difference is not that high. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, we don't have anything on our character right now. No support, no medals. So now we're gonna try with medals, but no support. So for the medals, this is the best I can use right now, because on my abandoned account, I don't have anything, but we both have this. You can get this on the Rookie mission, so it's a W. So I'm using the defense and attack on S Shark, and let's see what is the difference. HP, it's just HP, right? But since he has a huge or high attack and high defense base stats, I think I'm gonna focus on that one. So this is perfect for him since he is a runner. But don't get me wrong, you can put HP on him, HP and defense. I'm gonna try him without support, but with medals. It's the same for the abandoned account. All right, we're gonna do the same. I'm gonna use my basic attack first. Here we go. 279, 291, 285. Didn't crit. 285. Thank you for the subscribers. 315, 324, 312. Okay. Next is without hyper boost. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna go for skill 1. Here we go. Ooh, I think it's percentage damage or something. Oh no. On my main with the hyper boost, the damage is not a lot though. Alright, let's go for skill 2. Ooh, I see 1k right there. That's a huge difference right there. Now, this is the reality. The reality is you're gonna play with metals and support. Now we're gonna try with metals and support. So let's see what is the real range between the damage output. All right, now we're gonna test it with metal set plus support. So my percentage is 101.5%, and it's kind of hard to like put the same support that I have on my main and on my abandoned account. So I tried to like make it the same support. All right, so this is the abandoned account, so we have the same support, but the thing about this is on my main I don't have metal set on my support, but on my abandoned account I have the metal set on my support. So what is the effect on that though? The only effect on that is the percentage. If you're gonna put metal set on your support, it only affects the percentage on your main character. So in order for me to achieve the same percentage, I have to like take out all my metals on my support and like give metals on my abandoned support. So that's what I did. Okay, so yeah, to make it balanced and to make it the same, so we both have the same support and percentage. Now let's test it. All right, let's go for damage test. This is basic attack. This is my main. This is with 71 hyper boost. Here we go. Oh, 600. 551, 563, 602. Next is the abandoned account. Here we go. 490. Ooh, the difference is high now. There we go. Now for the skill 1 is based on percentage, and now let's see what is the difference, since there's a huge difference when it comes to the stats. Okay, HP, attack, and defense. And yeah, this is a percentage damage, and let's see what is the difference. Here we go. This is my main with 71 hyper boost skill 1 test. Here we go. 643. All right, next is my abandoned account skill 1. Here we go. 663. What is that though? I'm gonna try my skill 2. Here we go. Ooh, 1.8k. All right, now abandoned account. Here we go. 588. The difference is huge, by the way. That is insane though. Wow. That's a good result right there. All right, that test was crazy, my brother. It's my first time trying to test it out now, and yeah, the result is insane. I kind of like it. For real, this is good though. Even I'm getting shocked with the result though. So I have 71 hyper boost, right? And my abandoned account doesn't have any hyper boost. No, like zero. So when it comes to hyper boost, if you don't know, for those new and for those veterans out there, yeah, you can skip this if you want to. Like, I don't mind, just all good. We're all good. Okay, for those new out there, new players, like hyper boost gives you extra stats. When I say extra stats, not on a certain unit, but extra stats overall. What do I mean by that though? So whatever character you use, they will get plus 193 on HP, plus 54 on attack, plus 88 on defense. That's for me because I have 71 hyper boost. If you have different hyper boost, it means it's a different increase on your HP, attack, and defense. Okay, so it doesn't affect a single unit. If it affects everyone. Okay, if you're gonna use a certain unit, they will get this, right? So it's like you have these stats, and whatever main character you're gonna put in here, there you go. Whatever character you're gonna put in here, they will have the increased damage with your hyper boost. So again, I have 71 hyper boost, and I can get 193 on HP, 54 on attack, and 88 on defense. That's like on top of your basic stats or base stats. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So the question is, does it really matter, or hyper boost does matter in OPBR? I would say yes. Yes, there's a huge impact when it comes to the hyper boost. So let's say your enemy has 200 hyper boost. well, that's a lot of hyper boost, and the increase on their stats is like huge amount of increase. So the difference is higher, okay? They will have a higher plus on HP, attack, and defense, and that is quite unfair in my opinion. So what is the best hyper boost to have so that you will feel the difference? In my opinion, or let's say I feel the difference when I reach 50, okay? 50 hyper boost, you kind of feel it, like the damage is different. I'm not really sure though, because when I first try it, like I think 20 hyper boost can give you some difference, but the difference or the damage output is not that high, okay, compared to 50 or 60. I think that is the time you will like feel the difference, when you have like 60 hyper boost above, or yeah, 60 hyper boost to 200 hyper boost. I think 200 hyper boost is like a different story now. It's different. I'm not really sure what is the increase on the stats, but yeah, it will be high though, real. So yeah, I think the answer is yes. Hyper boost does matter if you have a certain amount of hyper boost. Let's say 50 or 60 hyper boost above, you will feel the difference. Okay, so I hope all the questions in the comment that I'm seeing will get answered. Okay, so I saw a comment where someone is asking, does it matter when it comes to the hyper boost? And yeah, the answer is yes. And again, the percentage matters. Okay, if you're gonna have a higher percentage on your support, let's say you have 160.7% on your support, it means you're gonna have extra stats. So plus 160.7% on your stats, and that is good if you have, let's say, 100 hyper boost, or let's say 70 or 60 hyper boost. That is really good. Like, you're gonna feel the difference though. Okay, so that matters. Okay, that really matters. So on top of that, you're gonna have your stats, which is this, like plus 4.4k, plus 200, or plus, let's say, 1k on attack, 1k on defense. It will be good, or the combination will be good if you have a higher hyper boost, and you will have an edge. Okay, you will have an advantage when it comes to hyper boosting and having a higher percentage and a good stats on your character. Okay, all right, so I hope everyone, or I hope the new ones, understand what we are testing right here. But yeah, overall, it does really matter, again, if you have a certain hyper boost. All right, so I hope it helps, and that's it for this video, my brother. Let me know in the comments what do you want to test, and if you have any question, let me know in the comments, and let's see. Okay, so that's it for this video, my brother. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.